In the last part, we saw that the Emperor Xiaoze was called by someone. Xiaoze lifted his head up, only to see Tie standing outside of the door. Xiaoze wept, and with that, this commander, still fully armed, walked into the palace. Disregarding the expression of the surrounding ladies, he knelt on the ground and firmly reported, "Your Majesty, Miss Chu is back." Xiaoze was stunned. Although he looked calm, the wine in the cup that he was holding seems to have almost spilled. There was a singing voice that seemed to resound from in the distance. The song was slow, like one that was supposed to soothe one's heart. On the lake, the wind was cold and carried a fragrance. With his lanky build and dense black hair, Xiaoze's figure seemed ever so handsome. "When did that happen?" Xiaoze asked. "Where is she now?" The commander replied. "She returned to Miha residence." Xiaoze stood up and headed out, saying that, "Let's go." Tie was taken aback and quickly asked, "Your Majesty, where are you going?" "Mihe resident." From afar, Xiaoze's voice floated into this glorious night. Tie quickly followed after with the other guards. Lady Jiming slowly stood up, her silk clothes slowly swaying in the incoming night winds, yet not a single trace of the seductiveness that she displayed just now was left. Calmly looking at Xiaoze leaving, her gaze was calm, without any emotion. "Lady," a maidservant carefully approached her. Taking the overcoat from the servant, Lady Jiming waved her hand. "Dismiss the banquet." The ladies dispersed like the wind. In the aroma of the wind, the only sound left was by the singer from afar. The flowers in the lotus pond had long ago wilted, and even the sycamore tree that was in front of the gate was completely empty. The moon was a simple hook, shining its cold light onto the pristine white stone steps. With the bead wheels hitting each other, giving out crisp sounds of collision, Chu Shui, who was guarding the outer room, was awake. Xiaoze made a hand signal to indicate for her to stay quiet. The maidservant lowered her head and knelt on the floor, not daring to make any noise. In the cold weather, the window was tightly shut, yet there was still dim moonlight shining through the purple-white windows. Chu Xiao was sleeping as the white moon-colored blanket covered her body, leaving only her tiny head exposed. Looking clean and neat, her face had a rare look of peace. Leaning on the door, Xiaoze tilted his head, and for a moment he merely stood there without any motion. Certainly, that would have been the best choice for her, without any responsibilities and burdens, without many strong feelings and intense hatred. She could live wherever she so wished to. The lady slept upon returning. She seemed very tired. Xiu Shui whispered to Tiao Ye. As quiet as she was, her voice still reached Xiao Che's ears. Standing there, Xiao Che seemed to have understood something. The charcoal in the corner of the room still gave off a warm glow. The birds which lived in the trees gave up a light melodic chirp that was extremely pleasant to the ear. Whatever happened, if she is tired, she should rest. With that said, the man turned around and walked out of the main bedroom. In the empty palace, his footsteps echoed, reflecting the emptiness of the room. As the night grew colder, Chu Xiao slowly opened her eyes. In the darkness, her eyes seemed like obsidian. In stark contrast, her pale white fingers grabbed onto the cotton blanket with all her strength. Before long, the sound of music resumed from Rofu Palace, and it resounded even more boisterous than before. She slowly closed her eyes. She was really very tired. 3 days later, she decided to leave the Liang capital. She did not alert anyone but merely brought alone Mei Jiang. This time she went to greet Xiao Che before she left. Xiao Che did not mention anything about seeing her off. Only that before her carriage exited the city gates of the Tang capital, under the sycamore tree in the distance, Xiao Che along with Tia Yo, Sun Di and a few others greeted her upon her arrival. The crowd quickly dispersed, with only Xiao Che and Chu Xiao left. Then finally had their first conversation since her return. "Where are you going?" asked Xiao Che. "I don't know." Seeing how Xiao Che showed a gaze of suspicion, Chu Xiao smiled. "Don't look at me like that. I am not kidding you. I really do not know where I will go." He again asked, "Then why are you leaving?" "I just want to travel and see the world." Chu Xiao took a deep breath. Smiling, she observed the surroundings. With a crisp voice, she elaborated, "Look, the weather is getting warmer. The West main continent is so big. Yet I never had the chance to head out to relax and enjoy the scenario. This time around, I will take it as if I am on vacation." Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth. Thank you so much for staying with me. In the upcoming part, we will see where Chu Xiao is heading. Till then, stay with me. Feel free to comment, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like the video. Thank you.